I know, Duvall. I know, I'm going there right now. Don't worry, I'm almost there. Calm down, Duvall, calm down. Look, I know Dave may or may not have killed some kids on a Halloween once. It's never been proven, but it's fine. I'm going to pick him up right now. Calm down. I'll bring him there in just a minute. Okay? Okay? What does Little Mermaid have to do with any of this? Okay, I'm here. Okay? Bye. Jeez.
Who dares disturb this house on All Hallows Eve?
Dave, it's me, Dan.
You are no child.
Accurate. What? Dave? What? Dave, come on, man. Hey, Dave.
What the heck, man? Come on, Dave, open up.
Who dares disturb this house on All Hallows Eve?
Really? We're doing this again? It's me, it's Dan. Oh, hey, Danny. I have the weirdest friends. I really don't know why I hang out with you guys.
Because we love you, Dave.
Okay, all right, I love you too, Dave. Look, Duvall told me to come get you so we can go play a board game, so just let me go.
I'll drive.
Yeah, you will drive. I can't use my arm now.
The smiles around, 'cause there's a new game in town. It's time to excite at the roll of the dice. With friendship comes epic wins and defeats. It's a land of adventure with board.
Hey gang, welcome to an all-new episode of Board. Of course, we're your hosts. I'm Duvall.
And I'm Pixel Dan.
And we are joined by the one and only Dave Draper.
This guy.
How are you, Dave?
I'm well, how are you?
Good.
Wait until you see this. There is a friggin' puppet in that closet, I'm telling you.
Okay.
It lives in the closet.
Oh, it lives in the closet.
Yeah, I thought we've told you that before.
You tell me a lot of things, Jason.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, the puppet Duvall lives in the closet.
Okay.
We have to get in there. Of course, this show is all about board games from the 50s to today and showing you the best and the worst of what board games have to offer.
In case you were wondering. That's what...
I'm trying to see how that relates to a puppet, but okay, good.
It's hard to say. He's got magical powers.
You don't believe us.
How can you not believe us?
I'm serious, man. Every time we want to play this game, this stupid puppet just like comes out of his closet. I didn't think it was for real at first either, but
yeah, it's a puppet, dude.
Okay.
You'll see it.
You'll see it.
Okay.
I promise.
Trust me.
Okay.
It'll be great. Trust me.
Okay.
I'm glad that we went and got you when you did, because Danny tells me you were chasing children off your lawn again.
I'm always chasing children off my
But
lawn.
it's Halloween. Just let them get some candy.
No.
Why?
Let's show him this puppet. We gotta get this game out and play it.
So, of course, before we play the game, like we said, we have to go visit the home of Puppet Duvall and hope and pray that he gives us a game. So let's take a look at the closet here.
Okay, this is dumb. I'm going.
No. Seriously, there's a puppet.
There's a puppet.
There's a puppet.
There is a puppet in the closet.
Yeah, just watch. Just watch.
This door's gonna open up.
Trust us.
By itself. Watch.
It's gonna be awesome.
Where's that stupid puppet?
That's a first.
No, like seriously, this is the
Dude.
part where the puppet.
I'm serious.
Like
the door opens and this light hits us.
Oh,
and,
light.
And then like the door opens magically and then
Go
the puppet's
into the
there.
night.
And we're serious.
Oh yeah, puppets are serious business.
We have to pick our own game.
Well, I mean, he left this, I think.
Shrieks and Creaks, a talking game?
But
Because no human could leave a game behind like that.
But no,
Dude,
but
serious. There was a puppet in there. Dave, the puppet lives in the closet somewhere. There's this light and this magical power in
I
this game.
believe you.
I mean, honestly, it's probably cool that he's gone because I'm okay with that.
I've never been able to open this closet.
Well, I mean, we could just go play Shrieks and Creaks.
Yeah,
we could do that.
You want to play?
Yeah, well,
sounds
that's
good.
why I'm over here.
Let's
Oh,
go.
all right. I swear there's a puppet. Swear to you, there's a puppet.
Okay.
Like, it's seriously weird that puppet wasn't there.
I just don't understand why the puppet wasn't there. I mean, the puppet should have been there. And
No, he definitely should have been there.
there should be a game.
Where's the
why
game?
is the game not here? I don't understand why
Usually
the game's usually. Ah! Holy mother of!
Where did it?
What the?
This game just fell from the ceiling and landed on the table. Like, for real, it was just like, it was here, it wasn't here, and then it was here.
Then it was here and it just fell, but I don't know where.
Weren't you just carrying it from the...
I mean, like, I was, but...
that's how the show works. We
Yeah.
start up there and the game's already down here and then it just fell.
Like, for real, it just fell.
I bet the puppet did it.
Dude,
Probably
I
did. He's
swear
probably
to
right. It was
God,
probably the puppet.
There's a puppet. We are not lying to you.
And stuff just falls from the ceiling.
It does. It did.
Apparently, yeah.
So, this is weird. Okay.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
Hey, this is interesting. Tape player not included. Do you have a tape player?
Wait, this takes a tape?
It takes a cassette tape.
Oh! I have a boombox!
That's good. We need
Yeah,
one.
apparently.
Where's the boombox?
It's upstairs.
What?
Come on, come with me. It's up the stairs. Come on. Come on. Ooh, boombox, boombox, boombox. Da-da-da.
I think we have to go back upstairs.
Oh!
Sorry, Dave.
For the puppet now, a boombox. Oh, I always like that song.
Yeah, it's okay. Jason, will you just get in here so we can play some board games already? You can turn that off. Come on, really? Not
Fine.
turn it off.
Fine. I like the music.
There will in fact be board games on this board game show, right?
I feel like a little raptor.
You doing okay, Dave?
Yeah,
You guys there?
Yeah. You ready to play some games?
yeah, I think that.
All right. Yeah.
Do you
Dave's
need
excited.
do you need some asthma medicine?
No,
or
I'm good.
Oxygen? I got some oxygen back there somewhere.
Oxygen's nice.
He's just
I'm good.
excited.
Okay, let's just
Yeah, I'm super excited
Good.
to play the creaks and the shrieks.
Shrieks in the Creek.
Sure, why not?
So we got our boombox, which is awesome. This, I'm gonna sit down on the floor. We'll get to this in a little bit.
I hope we
Well, I'm
actually
so
need
glad
it.
we ran up the stairs to get that then.
Yeah.
Well, we need it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Shrieks and Creaks by Golden. Created in 1988. A great game to play at this time of the season, Halloween. Of course, you've got your box art here with the creepy butler, vampire, Dracula dude going on here with a key and a black cat.
Eddie Munster when he's all grown up.
That
That's
could be.
who it is. That's
That
who
could
it is.
be. I don't know if he had a green.
Eddie was a werewolf.
Yeah.
No, that's Eddie. No, he's
Eddie was a werewolf.
This
him now.
kitty cat right
Grandpa. Grandpa was the vampire.
Look, well, he took
I'm
on
not sure what Lily was.
Grandpa's mantle of vampire
Werewolf.
dumb.
here. Vampire dumb.
Yeah, okay, let's get on with the game.
So, now that all that's out of the
there
way.
you
That
go.
was a pretty cool box. You're just throwing it around.
It's
like that.
fine, it's
All
right there. So we've got our board, which we'll get to in a minute. Instructions. We have some neat things in there. There's our cassette tape.
Oh,
Hey.
you guys actually know what one of these are. Have you ever seen a cassette tape before? I bet there's people out there that have no idea
I
what that
have no
is.
idea what this is. This, ladies and gentlemen, was what we used before MP3s. It was this, and LPs, and laser discs, and video discs.
You're confusing
Betamax,
them all
and
right
8
now.
tracks.
They don't know what that means.
You completely skipped over CDs.
Oh, I did skip over CDs. There were a thing called CDs.
Which are themselves now obscure.
Yeah,
Very true.
it's so
Dave,
weird.
Dave has a point. So, Shrieks and Creaks cassette. I'll give it to Danny. You hold on to that.
Yeah.
We've got our
How do I
rest.
plug this into my iPod. Oh, I need a Walkman.
Yes.
Walkman.
Where's my Walkman?
Sony Walkman.
Unbelievable.
All right. Yeah.
So you've got your Rest in Peace If You Dare Shrieks and Creaks talking game speaker.
Okay. Yeah.
This comes into play, and of course you've got your.
Why do you need a speaker if you've already got the
headphone
boom
jack?
box?
Well,
Oh, it plugs into your Walkman.
Oh yeah, there you go.
See?
see, there
Gotta-
you go. There you go. So we
Always
got this.
thinking.
This is an important playing piece for this game. we've got our playing pieces. We've got our black playing piece, which is a very
Looks like a Joker victim.
yeah, it looks like it's in pain.
Love that Joker.
Pain there. We've got our red playing piece, which is the blood-curdling scream with his tongue out.
Frankenberry.
Ooh, good call. We've got a purple playing piece with Grandma with her hair all cockeyed and crazy.
Granny Gross.
She needs like an eyeball that pops out of her head for that.
No.
We've got our blue playing piece that actually does look like he has some physical deformities going on in the face.
Genie from Aladdin.
Oh.
I know who all these guys are.
They never have been like me.
Exactly. Exactly.
You've got your playing dice, which is actually very accurately designed for this game, considering it's Halloween. You've got
Oh,
black
it's orange and black.
See, look at that.
Nice.
Colors of Halloween. We got that. Then you've got very interesting little playing key cards. So you've got one for the black piece. You have one for the red piece. You have one for the purple piece.
Oh, wait. Don't tell me. One for the blue piece.
How did you know?
Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, well, there you go.
And then, of course, you have...
Eddie Munster.
I just threw the master key to Danny. You have the master key, which is the key piece to starting this game. And then you also have this assortment of different room keys with different notches in them that are going to correspond to the listing device with your playing key, which we'll get to here in a second. So we'll throw that down there. Here, what are you doing? This is a family show, Daniel.
I just showing.
Normally he's the one that takes it there.
Family.
Just
Can you
showing.
believe Pixel Dan, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen?
just
Unbelievable.
showing how the key cards play.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
Lots of creepy stuff going on over there.
Jeez.
Here, why don't you slide all these pieces to you
All
real
right.
quick?
All
Slide
right.
all that stuff over to you. We'll take a look at the board. As you see, it's kind of a different way to pack a board into a box. It's not really folded. It's kind of cut into quarters here,
And then folded.
and then folded. And then unfolding it, you get your first look at the Shrieks and Creaks
Ooh.
Manor.
That is cool.
That is neat.
Or as we like to lovingly refer to it as the Haunted Mansion.
Welcome, foolish mortals. I like it.
Yes. Some really cool stuff going on this board. It's very, very visually appealing, especially for Halloween this time of year. And of course, you've got the logo in the bottom corner there. You've got the welcome, which is your start area, the bloody footprints coming up. You've got a bunch of different things in the house. You've got the pantry. You've got the dungeon, the laboratory. You've got a library. You've got the parlor. You've got the living room, which looks all nice and comfy and creepy.
Comfy and creepy. That's a good combo.
You have the bedroom. You have the dining room. You have the kitchen area. There's like the head of a pig in here.
Oh my gosh, yeah. There's like
Yeah.
a beheaded pig.
There's some creepy stuff. You've got the bathroom where the
little sea monster,
Yep,
yeah.
sea monster
Oh,
takes a
that's
bath.
great.
You've got the butler's room. You've got the secret passageway, and then of course your finish line, which is the tower. So, very cool looking board. Very cool looking game.
This guy's sleeping in this house.
Hey, sleep in
He's a
the.
little scared.
I would be a little frightened too if I was in this house.
That's great.
Well, let's say we do a little bit of setup, and we'll come back and we'll play the game.
All right, sounds good. Let's do it.
Yeah, all right.
The setup for the game is pretty simple. You lay out the keys according to the numbered black cat spaces here. And then you hook the speaker here up to your boombox or Walkman or what have you. And insert the tape, and that is it, really.
All right, so with the board all set up and everything ready to go, we've got our tape player, our boombox, we've got our tape ready, we've got our speaker hooked up and the host key inside. We are ready to play. Now this game is pretty interesting in the fact that each player rolls the die. Danny, demonstrate.
Like this?
Like that.
Oh, I did it.
And then you're able to choose any of the paths as long as you follow the arrows. So you can either go from start, left or right, but then you can scooch off onto different paths.
Okay, I see. So I'm gonna go this way.
Right. So
Just like that.
we'll start over. But
No.
Oh.
This is the game.
when you, let's say if Danny were to reach a cat space, he has to stop immediately.
Okay.
And then he has to actually take this key that's in this room and his character key. The host key will come out after the opening message, which we'll hear in a little bit, and then the tape just continuously runs throughout the game, so you don't have to stop it and start it. It'll continuously run. Danny would then take both of his pieces, both like that, and put them facing forward there into the machine, and then if there's silence, he can continue on with his turn. He can roll again, he can move.
That means there's no ghosts in this
No
room.
ghosts. The room is unhaunted.
Okay.
But if he hears spooky sounds, it means the room's haunted. He takes the keys out after it's done playing, and he gives him a message to tell him to do so. And then the message will actually tell him where to go, whether he has to go back to start or back however many spaces or whatnot. The key goes back in the room, and then Dan has to remember that that room, since all the player keys have different notches on them, that room is haunted for Dan, but may not be haunted for Dave and I. So Danny has to remember, okay, I cannot take the path through the pantry. I have to go a different road. A different route. A different road. A different route.
Different route.
Different route. So in order to do that, though, he has to go to the other way, and then you continuously do this until one player ends up at the tower and finishes. You don't actually have to enter the tower with exact movements. You can do that if you're on the 4th or 5th space out and you roll a 6, you can just go right into the tower, you win.
Cool. So just getting to the towers, basically.
Yep.
We've got to maneuver through this mansion. We can only go through the rooms that are not haunted for us. That's basically in a nutshell, what we've got to do here.
Right, but you won't know if the rooms are haunted or not until you hit the cat symbols in the rooms and test your key.
Exactly. Okay, very cool. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So, let me put the host back in there. If you want to hit play on there, and we'll take a listen. Takes a little bit. May have to sit here and hang out for a second.
You can always do it.
How was your day? Wonderful. So good.
There were a lot of stairs.
A lot of stairs.
There were a lot of stairs.
Sorry for that.
That's fine.
Apologize. We should probably put Danny back on the start. You can't start out all the way over there. That's just not fair, guys. Just let me.
Greetings. Welcome to Mystery Manor. I am your ghostly host, Sir Simon Shriek. I and some of my favorite fiends are looking forward to having visitors. We have so few, you see. Behind my mansion doors are many spooky rooms and many hidden surprises. Won't you come in?
I don't want to come in.
If you dare.
I'm already freaked out.
Come in. Don't be frightened. There's no turning back now.
Pretty sure there
Now that you've entered my house of horrors, you must find a way out. To escape, you must find the way to the tower. Move along my howling halls from one eerie room to the next. As you move amid the goons, ghouls, and goblins, be prepared for anything. Whenever you enter a room and land on a black cat, put the player key and room key into the talking tombstone. Then listen carefully. If you do not disturb the spirits, you will hear only dead silence.
get it.
I like it.
You may then continue your journey and roll again. But if you awaken them, you will hear the shrieks and creaks of the night. And then you must do as I, Sir Simon, command. Will I send you back to relive past horrors, or on to face new dangers? If you plot your course with care and find the safe path, you might be lucky enough to reach the tower first and win the game. But before we begin the fun, I have one word of warning. Read the rules. If you have already read the rules, you may disregard my gentle warning.
recap the rules.
Now, don't look so grim. Your adventure, or should I say misadventure, is about to begin.
this out now?
Remove the host key from the tombstone. Put it to rest in the game box. And let the game begin.
Oh my. Okay. Well,
That was
I guess
really cool.
that starts us on its way. Danny, you first.
All right. Here
I'm-
we go.
Really scared. This episode's already super weird.
With one spot.
Go, Dave, go! Dog.
I'm gonna go down to dungeon. 1, 2, 3.
Alright. Crap in a hat. Go, Danny!
Here we go. 1, 2. I haven't
Danny's
made,
rolling super low numbers.
I know, I haven't made it to a key yet.
I don't even know why I'm rolling. Anything I get is gonna put me on the cap.
And
There
Dave's
we
gonna
go.
stop.
We get to do this.
Alright.
Do the thing
Take
with
the key.
keys.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Nope, you gotta. They go face like that.
Oh, I thought I did that.
Put yours in there. Let's see if we hear anything.
Is there a certain amount of time we have to wait?
Dead silence.
Yeah.
Dead silence.
I think you're free to go, my friend.
Huzzah!
You can roll again, Dave.
Oh, can I?
Yep.
Sweet.
You can continue on your moves. Oh,
did you-
one.
There we go.
All right. That was meaningless.
Well, here we go. Boom. Let's see what's
And
going
we-
on in the pantry here. Oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
I think the pantry's haunted for me, guys.
I think so.
What's black, has 8 legs, and is sitting on your shoulder.
I hate spiders.
It's just Fuzzy, my pet spider. Go to the pantry and find his twin brother, Harry. Your turn ends. Put the room key back on the game board and the player key in front of you. It's the next player's turn. And remember, go to the pantry.
I'm already in the pantry.
And you're not allowed in the pantry anymore.
I don't understand.
I think if you were further along, you'd have to go back.
It's creepy. And the creepy music to end this.
So I'm supposed to stay here?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to stay there, but I think you're supposed to leave the pantry.
Stepped on a black.
Oh,
That's interesting.
And you just played the other one.
I think I started playing my next
That's
one.
all right.
So,
So, the pantry's haunted for you.
okay, but it told me to go to the pantry.
Yeah, that's really weird. I don't understand why.
You
Yeah,
had the
that-
keys the wrong way?
No, the keys are right.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but it's the directions do say to follow his directions when he tells you where to go. So, technically, Danny has to stay
I
in the
guess I'm gonna
pantry.
stay where I am. But my turn's over,
Your turn's over,
it's
right.
Dave's turn.
All right, Dave. All right, let's see what happens here. Okay. Let's see if Granny Ghost has a ghost.
License to the laboratory.
Dead silence.
Dead silence.
Free to go.
Yeah.
Make a roll.
Cool.
Alright, let's see what we got here. 3. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'll go 1. I'll go through the secret passage here. I'll go
Alright.
2. I'm gonna go into the parlor.
Oh, snap.
Here we go. Into the parlor.
Dead silence.
Dead silence.
silence.
I am free to go.
Parlor is free for Danny. He can
Parlor
continue
is
his
free,
move.
so I get to keep rolling. Right?
Yes.
I got 1. Alright, you're up, Dave.
3. So it's 1.
Nice move.
Oh,
I'm gonna go to the living room.
Alright, the living.
All right.
Oh, dead silence.
Dead
again.
silence.
You're free to go.
Sweet. You can move. You can roll again, Dave.
Me. 1. I'll put that back.
Alright, you're up, Dave.
Let's see what happens here. Oh, for crap's sakes. All right.
Actually, you were already there. I knocked you over.
Oh. All right. Well, I know here.
Each player continues to roll and move, pulling keys to check the rooms as they land on the Black Cat spaces. Play continues this way until one player makes it all the way to the tower and they are declared the winner.
Boom. Oh, that's it. I win the game in both of your faces. Woo, 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 woo. I only ran into one ghost, and it told me to stay in the same room I was already in. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having me out, Paul. This is great.
Woo.
A lot of fun.
Woo.
Very welcome.
Woo. This is how these things usually go. I'm pretty good at games.
Apparently.
Just saying.
Shrieks and Creaks. Very interesting game from 1988. Very interesting technology, considering that it is ancient at this point. To use a tape player with this, well, it is kind of ancient, much like ourselves.
I'm just curious here.
What? Danny wants to try. Very cool, very unique.
Read a chapter or two while you wait for your next turn.
See?
Go to the library.
The kitchen was haunted for me. If I would've
Kitchen
went
was
through
haunted. A lot of interesting elements, considering you never know what rooms are going to be haunted for what player. And seeing as, you know, trying each of the keys depending on where you go. Like I went through the bedroom. Had I gone through, well, I went through the dining room, but had I gone through the kitchen, maybe.
Why don't you feed my man-eating plant?
Yep.
Kitchen would have been haunted.
Kitchen would have been haunted for you.
For me.
Okay.
Very neat concept. It plays very quickly. There's not a lot to this game that could stop you because, you know, as we said, you never know what room's going to be haunted, and the haunted rooms really usually send you back someplace else. Danny got lucky because it sent him to the pantry.
Yeah,
where he was already at.
That was kind of weird. I will say that like the game went by a lot faster than I was expecting it to, and
Yeah.
I feel like it's because there was a lack of haunted rooms.
Yes.
I feel like we were all kind of anticipating hearing ghosts when we hit all these rooms, and most of the time there was no ghosts.
Dead
and
silence.
I kind of felt like that was slightly disappointing because you want to hear that stuff,
Yeah.
even if it does.
I mean, that's really the
send
whole
you
point
back.
of the game.
Like, yeah, you want to hear the haunted stuff, and there just wasn't enough of it.
No.
I think it was just a weird streak of luck for
It
all
might
of
have
us.
been.
Yeah.
Might have been.
That happens a lot on board, ladies and gentlemen. Hence, GoBots.
What? 2 moves. Don't ever forget it. 2 moves.
I haven't. I cannot believe you continue to win.
Every time, man, because that's how I go. I just play these games. Look, that's how I roll. All right? Booyah. I win every time.
I hate you so much! I hate
Whoa,
you!
whoa, he's...
So you still need a ride home?
Well, you drove me here, so yeah, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
Fair enough.
All right, I guess we're leaving.
Hey, you can clean this up.
See you, Jason.
Bye, Jason. Thanks for having us. Oh, God, stairs. Seriously, a couple of grown men afraid of a little imaginary puppet. Oh, it's a puppet. Oh, it's so scary.
Yeah. All right, can you just take me home, please?
Hey, you want to see something really scary?